A deadly double shooting at a busy Southwest Atlanta shopping center. We'll take you into the latest in the investigation. And flights at Atlanta's Hartsfield-Jackson impacted this morning with delays already exceeding hours, even some cancellations. We are live with the latest information for you. Good morning to you. It is Saturday. I'm Caitlin Pratt. So glad you're here. We have a lot to talk about this morning. First, though, let's get you caught up on what's going on weather-wise, and there's a lot. Fox 5 Storm Team meteorologist Alex Forbes is here to explain.
And Caitlin, a lot of times when we're talking about a ground delay or a ground stop at the airport, it's typically weather-related. And I can, as the meteorologist in the room, can say that that's not the reason, at least this morning. We've got low cloud cover in some spots, particularly up north of the city, with some patchy fog as well. But conditions at the airport, 62 is where we stand right now with visibility of about 7 miles. So it's not perfect, but it's manageable out there. Here's a look at Fox 5 Live Viper. Nothing going on for us, but out to the west, the same cannot be said. We're tracking a lot of storms out there. That's going to move toward our neck of the woods by the afternoon hours. We'll stay dry through at least noon. Look at these temperatures soaring into the mid-70s. And then once we get into the afternoon today, we are going to reach the low 80s. I think we're going to set a new record high temperature of 81 later on today, just like we did yesterday, reaching a high temperature of 83. But that shower and storm chance is building in, and that's prompting a level 1 risk for some stronger storms. Damaging winds upwards of 60 miles an hour and hail up to an inch in diameter. We're going to talk more about that coming up in a few minutes.
We will see you then, Alex. Thanks so much. Now to that developing situation at Atlanta's airport where travelers are experiencing delays this morning. Good day's Kim Leffler just arriving there has the latest information to pass on if you have a flight or someone you know is flying out today. Good morning, Kim.
Caitlin, good morning. It is just a mess out here this morning. I've been speaking with passengers since we got here, and I'm told that this is all kind of a ripple effect from that weather that we saw come in overnight, last night rather, and we are still seeing delays and cancellations right now. If you take a look here, you can see people lined up there, see the board there. According to FlightAware, there are nearly 100 delays so far this morning and over 200 cancellations. But a lot of people here that I've been talking to they landed and they were stuck on the plane here in Atlanta for hours. I spoke to a gentleman who was coming from LaGuardia. He said that he was delayed in LaGuardia due to some equipment issues up there, and then he landed here in Atlanta at 2:30. He just got off the plane at 6:20 this morning. And if we pan over here to our left, you can see a bunch of the bags here on some of the carousels as well, and that line over there for the help desk for bags is growing by the minute. So a lot of people here very, very frustrated. A lot of people stuck on the tarmac again for hours this morning. I've reached out to Delta for more information about what happened. But again, that passenger that I spoke with told me that he heard from the flight crew there. This was all stemming from that weather that we saw here overnight. Of course, we are going to stay on this and we'll keep you updated throughout the morning. For now, live at Hartsfield-Jackson, Kim Leffler for Good Day Atlanta.
So stressful. All right, thanks, Kim, for those developments. It's a 7:04 now, and a woman is dead. A bystander hurt after a double shooting at a Southwest Atlanta shopping center. 2 people are now being detained as investigators work to determine what led up to that violence. This is all happening on MLK Drive. It happened last night outside a nail salon there, and investigators have detained a 21-year-old man, a woman for questioning, while homicide detectives work to determine exactly what happened.
Emotions run high, in the certain areas, but people meet up and they rehash some things that go on, and the escalating dispute does lead our motive. Unfortunately, but it just never needs to escalate the gunplay. Guns have a reason, but never need to take another person's life.
And so far, the name of that victim, possible motive, nothing has been released just yet. We'll keep you updated. And Atlanta police also asking for help finding the man accused of punching a Savannah school teacher outside the World of Coca-Cola. Investigators releasing some new images of that suspect. This was a November of 2024 incident. Investigators say the woman was on a field trip when the man walked up to her and punched her. She ended up falling, losing consciousness, was badly hurt as a result of this encounter. If you know anything, go ahead and reach out to APD. A Metro Atlanta family is asking for answers after 21-year-old Travalis Talbert Jr. was shot and killed. The homicide happened in a house on Coleman Street last month, and Atlanta police not saying much about how Trey was killed. His mom, though, believes someone out there knows something. She's asking the community for answers so there can be justice, she says, for her son.
This has been it's been really hard. I need answers. I want answers. And I just want to bring the community together to know that we are standing with my son to receive the justice that he deserves.
Additionally, a candlelight vigil for Talbert taking place tomorrow at Westside Park. To Henry County, where police have declared a state of emergency as rumors continue to swirl about a teen takeover. Social media chatter calling it the urban air takeover at the Henry Town Center shopping complex on Jonesboro Road. Leaders say they're ready to shut it down this weekend if it does happen. This all comes after hundreds of teenagers took part in a so-called takeover on the Beltline near Ponce de Leon last weekend. Another one happening at the Battery in Cobb County the weekend before. Atlantic Station, you may remember, back in December.